so hard. It was so heart-wrenching. People
Our
don't
prayers
realize
are with you, Patty.
how much pain this has cost. Thank you.
Our prayers are with you and those kids, and may God grant you all the peace that you all deserve. I'm so sorry that you went through that, and what's so sad is it's so preventable. I'm glad at least justice was served in this case, but it will never bring back your mother. It will never bring back they'll never bring back your daughter or the mother of your grandchildren. And we appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you. All right, here now with more, host of My View at Laura Trump. Laura, what do you make of the fact all of this was preventable? They let all these people in our country. Thank God your father-in-law is getting rid of them. Senator Van Hollen, Alejandro Mayorkas, Kamala, Joe, never call her. Your father-in-law called her and has talked to her many times. I know that for a fact. And Van Hollen is fighting for what a court described as a gang member, but a citizen of El Salvador, to be brought back to the country. And he feels so strongly about that, he's going to go to El Salvador, but he couldn't pick up a phone and call this mother after her daughter was brutally raped and murdered.
Well, I think you should send that interview to Joe Biden, to Kamala Harris, to Alejandro Mayorkas, to every person who was responsible for allowing these monsters into the United States of America. Because, Sean, you just said it, this was all preventable. And that is so infuriating to have heard the pain in that mother's voice. No mother should ever have to bury a child, and then no child should have to testify against someone who killed their mother. Rachel Morin's children are between the ages of 8 and 19 years old. They don't have a mom anymore. And the Democrats are finding themselves, Sean, yet again on the wrong side of another issue. Instead of fighting for these families, the families who lost mothers, who lost daughters, there are countless of them that we have in America now, and they were all preventable. Instead of fighting for them, they're fighting for the people who we want to get out of this country. And it turns out that all we needed was a different president. Donald Trump said it at his joint address to Congress. We didn't need an act of Congress to shut down the border, as the Democrats were claiming. We needed a new president. We needed somebody, Sean, who actually enforced the law as it was written in the books. That's what we're getting with Donald Trump. That's what we're getting with Secretary Kristi Noem. We're getting people who are actually doing the job of securing our southern border. We've seen a 95% decrease in a year, March to March, in border crossings, thanks to President Trump securing our southern border. It is horrific that any family in America has ever had to feel that pain. It should have never happened. These people should never have been in this country in the first place. And Donald Trump wants to get them out. If you're a gang member, you're considered a domestic terrorist right now. Donald Trump wants you out of this country. We're closing our borders. They are secure finally for the first time in 4 years. And I hope no other family ever has to endure the pain of Patty Morin. That was such a heart-wrenching interview that you just conducted with her.
And thank you and everybody in this audience that worked so hard to help elect your father-in-law, because otherwise this would continue and continue and continue. And here's the problem. Those known terrorists, rapists, murderers, gang and cartel members, many of them are still here. And there will be more crimes committed, and this will go on for a long period of time. Finding them is going to be hard. Laura, thank you. We appreciate you coming on, as always.